What's going on, guys? This is Raymond Iron by McKinney. Today, I want to talk more about uh, rearranging the circuitry of your brain. When you rearrange the circuitry of your brain, the physical world around you, not only does your physical body, your behavioral patterns rearrange, but also the patterns outside of your body rearrange. I'm talking about interactions with people, the way you exchange money, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. All these things, guys. Everything is interconnected. Your thoughts reveal your experiences. Your assumptions. Your assumptions reveal your experiences. Through repetition of thoughts, or just focused thoughts, or imaginal acts, visual images, auditory sounds, kinesthetic movements. When you use these faculties on a habitually, you will start to notice different or you're recognizing different patterns that you're becoming increasingly aware of what already is. You're simply getting different viewpoints of what already is, guys. And to get different viewpoints, you change you change your self-narration. You change the way you talk to yourself. You change the way you talk to yourself in relation to the universe around you. That you are the universe, observing itself moment by moment. You're getting one of infinitely many sections of the universe, moment by moment. The repetition, repetition of anything, guys. When people devote their time, and there is no linear time, guys, but in this sense, let's say they devote their time into investing in being like a scientist. Someone who's a scientist invests their time being a scientist, astrophysicist, engineer of some kind, teacher, coach, all these things, guys. And they invest their focus on those things. They're they're rearranging the circuitry of their brain. And when you rearrange the circuitry of your brain's always you're constantly getting different viewpoints, guys. But what you dominantly focus on, that's what reveals itself most dominantly. It's when you focus on again, like the example, like when you drive, when you first start to drive, you put all your your conscious attention on driving. When you do it a period of time, guys, inevitably you become better at it. It becomes automatic, a subconscious impression that you moved into that parallel universe that you're becoming a better driver, a version of yourself where you are a better driver. That you're moving in the parallel universes, guys. That's why I see, like, when people say repeating thoughts or self-narration. When some people say impress your subconscious mind, I take it a step further. You're moving through parallel universes just through your focus. You're phasing through parallel universes, getting different versions of yourself adjacent to one another. They're infinite versions of yourself. And you get one of those viewpoints of what already is. Through your self-talk, self-narration, focused, invested thoughts. Your brain and body do not know the difference. What's real or imagined, guys. You gave the brain and body a false suggestion. Like, and I mean, it accepts whatever. Your brain, it's an instrument, guys. I think of it as like the potter and clay, like the Bible. Like the potter is the one who shapes the brain. The brain is the clay, the one who molds clay, and then the potter is the one who, your own consciousness, you as consciousness, occupying your brain, rendering your brain in your own image. You're getting different viewpoints of what already is, infinite viewpoints of what already is. You're rearranging, you're molding the structure of your brain, getting different viewpoints of what already is. By changing your self-talk, self-narration, thoughts. That's it, guys. Life is simply how you view it. Invest in your thoughts. Get off of social media. Things like, don't scroll through social media, guys. Don't do mindless scrolling on social media. Spending 4, 5, 6, 12 hours a day on scrolling through mindless media. Don't do that, guys. Don't do that. Use that time to invest in your thoughts. To remind yourself that you are this person. That you already contain everything, guys. You're simply getting a viewpoint of what already is. You're already in that perfect relationship. You already have the abundance. You already have the dream house kind of thing. It's simply recognizing within yourself, and then it will objectify itself when you get that subjective viewpoint within yourself through your convinced self-talk, self-narration thoughts. You remind yourself that you are this state of consciousness, and then it will objectify itself. It will project itself. It will manifest itself on the screen of space and reveal itself back to your objective senses, relative to you as the observer. That we do not observe the world the same way, guys. Some of us may assume that we see the world the same way, but no, guys. Every one of us, no matter how subtle, we see the world relatively differently. We see the world relatively differently. We're all observing different viewpoints of the same life substance. Photons of light. Infinite shades of colors. Color spectrum. The spectrum of light. It's simply getting different viewpoints of what already is, guys. And that's through the repetition of your thoughts. Assumption. When you create an assumption for yourself, through thoughts, you build an assumption. And your assumptions, your dominant assumptions, reveal your experiences. That's why I talk about my messages. This is one I use right now too. I would take a familiar person's voice, and then that person would say, "Wow, Raymond, you really are a master at manifesting. No wonder that you're getting everything that you want in this amount of days." I'm not gonna say the number. I want to keep that private to myself. Use whatever number you want, whatever resonates with you, and then I'll reply with, "I know, right? That's because only my positive thoughts manifest." Even if I have a negative thought, guys, like a fleeting negative thought, it won't manifest, kind of thing. Because I would convince myself, I would build those assumptions that only my positive thoughts manifest. I'm a master at manifesting. I am the Iron Body. I've always been master at manifesting. And my desires manifest within these amount of days, kind of thing. When I build those assumptions within myself, other things that I want to focus on manifest relatively quickly. And it's building the foundation, guys. Building the foundation that you are a master at manifesting. And that you get everything that you want within this many amount of days. That only your positive thoughts manifest. And you can include more foundational reminders for yourself just to kind of help. But like I said, guys, I use Iron Body because I'm so convinced I'm Iron Body. I just see it all. People call me Iron Body, guys. People literally call me Iron Body. Or everywhere I go, it's like, hey, there's Iron Body kind of thing. Because I convinced myself, guys, that's a subconscious assumption I made for myself, that I am the Iron Body. I've always been master at manifesting. And manifesting can come in the form of these messages I'm sharing with you guys, these messages that resonate with you, or my art projects you've seen. All these things, guys, they're manifestations from my mind. It's bringing energy to matter, or wave of energy collapsing into particle matter, collapse in the wave function through the simple act of observation. Because nothing is objectified, guys, in the objective universe until it's rendered in our own image. We render everything in our own image through hearing, tasting, touching, smelling, and seeing. Mentally. Mental seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, and smelling. When it's rendered one of those faculties, that's when it objectifies itself. There is no solid universe. There is no solid universe, guys. There's nothing solid in this universe. Everything's energy vibrating at a particular frequency. The frequency is your state of observation, your state of consciousness. And vibration, guys, everything just vibrates. Everything vibrates on different shades of colors, photons of light. And then energy, guys, is a life substance. Energy is life substance. Whatever you put your attention on, wherever your attention goes, that's where energy. I really don't like saying flow, but where your attention goes, energy flows, kind of thing. You're giving your power to appearances. Life is how you view it, guys. You're observing aspects or frequencies of yourself moment by moment. Change your self-talk, self-narration, or thoughts, and you'll get different viewpoints of what already is. You're simply observing yourself moment by moment, guys. This is a huge playground or battlefield of life, however you view it. So, guys, this is a little bit of a longer video, but I find it kind of important. So, guys, I hope this video helps, and I bless you all, and happy manifesting. What would the iron body do? I am the iron body. I've always been a master of manifesting. Only my positive thoughts manifest. That's locked in. Bless you all.